If you find yourself with a camera in your hand and want to learn how to use it, please subscribe to this channel, like the videos, comment below. Hey Photos family, today we're talking about lighting, and if you've got an outdoor shoot and you have the sun that is your primary light, then you are going to have a lot of light to offset it. For instance, I'll give you a little example here. Even in this space where I'm shooting the video right now, the sun is up and to my right and probably off up into the right of your screen, or if it's a reverse image, up to the left of your screen. But I'm going to put my hand in the frame of the video, so then my hand is going to be receiving or reflecting the light of the sun, and the camera's going to be picking up on that. From where I am right now and where my hand will be is going to be a great big difference in exposure, and that's kind of the point of what we're talking about. If your subject were facing the opposite direction of where my hand will be pointing, then you're going to be seeing the shaded side of their face. And they're going to need a lot of added light to make them appear more than a washed out silhouette. So my hand in the frame, you see I'm exposed here, but my hand is probably completely washed out, but you can see it's outlined because of the shaded background that I have. So if, for instance, this were the face of your subject, if you're taking a portrait, this is the overlit side of probably their back, and this side is going to be very hard to see because to your camera they're going to look like a shadow, a silhouette, and there's not going to be any distinguishing characteristic of their face. So you're going to have a lot of light that's shining back toward the sun, but hitting and exposing your subject's face. So you're going to need a lot of light, and that's more than likely going to be added light. That's not going to be enough just to be reflectors, even shading them to the right amount so that you still have the ambient light from the sun. Is going to have to be added light like flashes, studio strobes, or anything else you can use that are bright enough to lighten that shaded side of their face. Next, you could do some reflectors. You're going to have a lot of them, probably some very big and bright ones. I'm not saying that you can't do the job with reflectors, but you're going to need several to offset sides, soften the shadows, and one big reflector that's going to be just out of frame, just out of the scene. That doesn't make a whole lot of sense. That's a video term, but just out of frame for your shot, so that there's enough light being brought back into their face to accentuate their facial characteristics and the clothing that they wear, so that it's not going to a pure black shadow. So environment is very key as to when you shoot, how you shoot, what photographs you are shooting. If you don't have flashes, speed lights, studio strobes, and you want to buy them, I would suggest you go to these places. If you have a Craigslist local group to you, then search Craigslist / your local area. So we have lots of different areas that are on Craigslist. You can find them there. You can also find a lot of things being sold on Facebook Marketplace. Facebook Marketplace has a lot of products that are sold new and used. But even if you just look at the newspaper listings of people that are selling studio equipment, you can find a lot of used equipment that way by going to studio sales. Thank you so much for watching. God bless.